Barkley now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Buccaneer first down.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Third down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Hardman on the return. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Completes it to Hardman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
The 49-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll fire one downfield for 4. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Good man, Brandon. Not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Gets this one to Hill. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
From the gun, a run with Mostert. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 9
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
43-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Murray. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Pass the there he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10. At their own 19.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
This one brought in by Jefferson. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his tight end fan. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Saints 7, Buccaneers 0.
first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Brandon Graham, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now he's flushed out left. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now left side of the swing pass. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And these guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Murray stepping up. He's going to. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. Room here to run. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Wagner able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
By Bobby Wagner. It's second down.
Throwing on second down. Murray. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Mostert. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Murray. Open man is Anderson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the stick. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Brandon Graham bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On play action, it's Murray. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Operating from the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Murray now. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second and a long way to go. Murray. And that one almost Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Murray. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
At the 36-yard
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Gives this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Oh, what a move. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the gun, Murray.
First down.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Going for Jefferson downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be second down. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray flush to his right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. The Bucs on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Deltha O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 38. Butker's kick here is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun now from Murray. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
24 yards.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Tampa Bay.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Mostert. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
On second down, Mostert
at the 24-yard line.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Down.
Third and 2, and here's Murray. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs are able to get a score back.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Jackson. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
3. It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He was brought down.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 31, Murray. And now here's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.